opposite hand to foot on an RDL. I'm gonna take my time on the way down, take my time on the way up. So 3 and 3 for both of those. It's 5 each side. We're just warming right now. So again, if you're not touching the floor, that's not a big deal, right? It's you getting that stretch, hamstrings, getting those glutes to fire. Start working on your balance this morning. There we go. All right, so we have 5 each side with whatever weight you choose. Let me just get this off of here. There we go. The Cuban press with your stick, once you're done with 5, so gather that up. I must have skipped some. You guys are still doing it. Totally did. You guys are slower. Taking your time, like I said. Cuban press is where you have your shoulders back and down. Remember, we come up to that scarecrow, rotate to touchdown, straight up, rotate back down to scarecrow. So that's a Cuban press. So you're going through 10. This one's just good to work through shoulders. We've been doing like Monday workouts, a lot of that shoulder dumbbell. Tuesday was all power, but I don't see you guys on the screen Tuesday. And today we have just a good mix. Friday we'll be working through reps of a complex called Macho Man. That one's a fun one. So 10 Cuban presses. It's that high pull. For most of us, it's that rotation, externally rotate, right? And the press out's not a big deal. It's the rotation within the shoulder right there. If we hit this up every couple days, if it hurts, make it a little easier with no weight like the PVC. That'll help bulletproof those shoulders. Okay, we'll set that aside somewhere. There we go. We have the burpee high jump, so we're just going to do a burpee. We're going to come out of it. We're just going to try to jump up, open up those hips. Just extend out, you know, reach and extend, just like you would when you were lifting weights with that triple extension. We're just making it a little bit more obvious that we're jumping. There we go. We just have 5. No problem. Tuck ups or V-ups for 5 again. Whichever you would like to practice, your V-up or just your tuck up for 5. Yeah, there we go. 5 of those. I should use that time to practice V-ups. They're just not coordinated very well. You guys look good. We're doing 3 sets of warm-up. So we have 2 more sets. So let's go back to those RDLs really slow. RDLs, like you guys were doing, really slow. 3 seconds on the way down. Whoa, balance. All right. And then 3 seconds on the way up. So pushing through that floor. Can you feel the glute med, the side glute? When you're doing this, you can think about extending that leg out straight behind you. Some of us, I know, me included, we bend that knee. Try it straight. Work that balance for 5 each side. I like to do opposite hand has the weight in the leg that I'm using. Trying not to tip my hips funny. These will get you sweaty just going really slow, right? There we go. Just think of doing some of those before you go all running. I think I'm going to open up the door. All right. Garage door's open. It's in the high 40s. It's like going to be a heat wave this weekend though, isn't it? 70s if we're lucky. My son keeps telling me it's going to be 80 next week. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Like early next week. Whew. All of a sudden we'll jump from this cool weather to just extreme. We're getting 10 of these Cuban presses. Hopefully these are feeling better, right? You're sticking those shoulder blades back and down so we're not high pulling, and then in my ears, you know, and my shoulders. I'm keeping those shoulders down and going through that movement. Bill's on top of it, doing those burpees already. Burpee to the jump, 5 of them. Come out and you get that extended jump, so that high jump there at the end. Really reaching, full extension in the hips. Five. Nice. And then tuck ups and V-ups. 5 of these. Every time I V-up, I try to think of a diver or a gymnast. Keeping the legs together, right? Keeping those toes pointed. And then my hamstrings are like, wait, what? Trying to get those legs up straight? I don't know how they do it all the time. All right, one more round. RDLs. Really slow down, slow up. Extend that leg behind you. Nice and straight. Yes. We're getting so good at this balance stuff on one side. Yep. We'll go other side for 5. You can feel the foot just really trying to balance you. There we go. For 5. You're getting so good you can make those balance adjustments when you feel yourself getting a little off there. Cuban presses. Work through some shoulders. Hopefully it will give you that full body warm up when we're done with 3 rounds. Today is kind of a little shorter. I mean, the WOD's 24 minutes, but unlike Monday where you guys were going really long, Friday you'll go pretty long too. Saturday, the hero workout, I don't even know how to predict how long that will take. So join us for that one, either 8 a.m. on the Zoom or in person in the back, spread out. Same thing, 8 a.m. All you need is yourself and some dumbbells. We have Cuban press done, and then we'll do some burpees with a really good high jump. 5 of them. Really jump it up there. If I play it right here and I'm looking at myself at a good camera angle, it looks like I'm jumping really high. I don't know if that's the case. Jumping really high. We'll do some burpees in this workout. We'll be ready for them. Oh, and tuck ups, V-ups. Don't forget those. Practice those. Oy. Yeah, that's a good one. Get some water, right? We'll do our mobility. We could almost go through our mobility twice. We'll see here. If you guys remember, we used to do the 90-90 hip switch a lot of times at the gym with flows. So that's where you have your legs out. You know, my one in front of me, one back behind the knees at that 90-90 if you can see me on the screen. And then all we did is do that rotation slowly, and come to the other side. right? We're trying to, if we can, I have to sometimes in the beginning put my hands behind me. If you can, put your hands in front and try to do it without holding on to the back behind you. That's great. I should do this one more often because it definitely takes a lot. So we're doing 8 switches each side. The goal as you're switching is take your time. When you're opening up, let that first leg open and try to keep the other leg down as long as possible as you're going through. So again, it's not for speed. Yowzer. It's for feeling that the hips switch that 90-90. Like I said, if you can, keep the hands in front of you. If you can't, it feels a little bit more comfortable to get behind and kind of have that lean back a little bit. So you're doing 8 switches each side. I think I've only done 4 right now each side. As if you're taking your time to really, really stretch. Yep. Nice. This could be one of those things that you could add to your movement every hour if you're doing that still, like your little trigger workouts. When you're at home and you're kind of sitting a lot and you're thinking, gosh, I'm sitting a lot, I gotta move. Get on the floor and just do some 90-90 hip switches. That's a good one because you don't need to be too warm to do that. All right, 8 each side. Wow. We are gonna go revisit that one for the 3rd thing today, but we're gonna add to the movement. We're just gonna do the Samson stretch. That's where you're in a tall lunge, right? So I'm going to think about stretching with the leg that's down. On that side, I'm going to actually reach and lean over. And I'm going to give us 30 seconds here. Okay, so we're reaching, leaning over. If you tuck in your pelvis, so bring in those hips, you can really feel that stretch down here on the side and those hip flexors, quad. Now that I'm reaching over the other leg, I can feel it too in the QL. Back, 8 seconds, reaching over, reaching high, whichever works for you. All right, we're gonna switch sides, other leg out, tuck in my pelvis, reaching over, and then we'll hold here for 30 seconds. Hopefully this one feels really good. I like this one. Again, this could be something. We did 3 mobility stretches, even on Monday too. That will be really good to just add to what you're doing during your day. We have about 6 more seconds. All right, we're gonna come back now, carefully, to the 90-90. And this time, in the 90-90, let's see if I have enough room to do this here. What am I doing? All right, when I open up 90, okay, I'm gonna open up and then I'm going to go to that hip extension and I'm gonna get up there onto the hips and I'm really opening up in my hips. Okay, then I'm gonna come back down, I'll do the 90-90 switch again, and then I'll get up on the other hip. Okay, so I want you to do that one, 8 each side. So take your time. If you can, keep your hands in front of you. Open up. When you're opening, that's also time for you just to stretch through. Hip. Staying tall. Getting on and doing our yoga once in a while too helps. I know yoga is an hour long. If you even watched and did half of it, it just helps to have that mobility session, stretching session, once or twice a week. This one's nice and easy and slow, right? So you're not rushing it. If you have to kind of guide yourself a little bit with the hand on the ground, you know, when you come up, that's okay. Oh man. This would be good to do before you go on a run, right? Get those hips working, quads stretched. I don't know if you guys are done yet. I don't remember now that I've been talking what number I'm on. I think I'll just do one more here. This is what happens, right? To get 8 each side, you're still moving, so I must have to do a couple more. It depends on how slow you go. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, those are good. All right, you guys, we're gonna get set up when you're done with those for that 24-minute Emom. Let's go through each movement so we know what we're doing. First one is the overhead walking lunge. So if you don't have space, because we're gonna do 8 each side, hopefully that's enough reps in a minute. You can have your little space like I have here. You're gonna take your weight, right? We're gonna go straight up overhead with it. And I prefer the reverse lunge. So you're just gonna step back. If you have enough space to walk it forward, then walk it forward. So grab your dumbbell, maybe do a couple of those, make sure you got the little space there, you know what you're doing. I want you to be able to lock that out overhead, right? For 8 each side, that's a lot. So I don't want to see the elbow come in and bend in a little bit. I want it locked out. So pick a weight. Doesn't have to be the same for everything. Pick something that's going to work for you. Okay, so the walking lunge or reverse lunges, 8 each side. Minute number 2 would be your box jump over. I have my box over here. It's a jump over, or you have a stool or a chair to step up on. If you have to do step ups, that's fine. Remember, with an over, you don't have to open up your hips all the way, so you can just get up and over it. If you have something small enough and you want to literally do jump overs, that would be great. Work on your explosive power, right?
How many?
This one is 10 box jump overs.
Okay.
Okay? So 8 on the first, 10 box jump overs. The deadlift, I think I'm going to go with 2 or actually 1 kettlebell. 1 kettlebell is good. Let me find our one of 2 heavy kettlebells that we have here. Ooh, this hasn't been used in a while. It's got dust all over that thing, cobwebs. So we're going to do deadlifts. And I have anywhere on here because I know people who are going to use a barbell could go heavier, so anywhere from 5 to 10 reps. You guys, we have dumbbells and kettlebells, so we're definitely going to do 10 reps. Okay? If you have the 2 dumbbells, I would do both on each side. If you just touch the top of the head on the floor, that's all you need. You don't need to touch both heads of the dumbbell on the ground. Okay? So we'll do 10 of those. And then we have burpees. Yep. Burpees for 8. And then we have dumbbell rows. So you can have 2 dumbbells for rows. There's 10 rows. So you can look at it as if you have a light enough one and you can get in 10 per side. You're just bending over and rowing up towards your chest. If you can do 10 each side, do 10 each side. Otherwise, stick to the 5 each side because you do want to have a little rest. But after the rows, we have a whole minute of rest. So if you just did 10 each side and go right into your rest, I would say try that. If it's too many though, we'll make some kind of adjustments there. Boy, you could have almost, if you had enough different weights out here, you could have 3 or 4 different things out here. Because I think my row I'm going to do a little different than my lunge.
I'm going to pop outside for the walking lunge and the jump overs.
Yes.
And then come back in.
Okay, that's a good idea. My box is so close to everything here, but I worry about my head. Head hitting something in the garage or in your house, in your basement, right? All right, so as we go through it, I'll remind you numbers because I can't even, that's hard to remember everything. The first is the walking lunge with 8 each side, okay? This is an Emom, so remember you get rest every minute for whatever you have left over. We have 6 things because minute 6 is rest, so we're doing this 4 times. You guys probably figured that out. All right, I'm just making sure everybody's set. I see people moving. Good. Walking outside. Okay, first one. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's do our lunges. 8 each side. So we'll do reverse lunges. If this is too many reps, we have to make some adjustments. right? You just have to worry about keeping it up on either side for 8. There we go. We'll see how much time we have left after 8 each side. That'll be a tight one. Oh, we still have 15 seconds. That's not terrible. Okay, next one is going to be your box jump over for 10. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I just did jump ups because I was a little worried about the garage door. So we have 10 of those jump overs, 20 seconds rest. Next one is the deadlift, so we're at least doing 10. If you have a lighter weight, feel free to add more, right? 10 seconds. 5, deadlifts, 3, 2, 1, here we go. You can add more reps if you need. Maybe go up to 14. I'm going to do that. It's a little different when you just have dumbbells or a kettlebell versus somebody that's going to have a heavy deadlift bar. So feel free to add more. I went to 14, and that still was 30 seconds of rest. We do have burpees coming up next. We want to be able to get enough rest in here, but you still want to be able to push yourself. Okay. All right, 8 burpees coming up in 9 seconds. In 5, 8 burpees. 3, 2, 1, go. All the way down, all the way up. Tuck in that lower rib cage on the way up. It'll make your back feel better. The lower rib cage and your lower belly. That's what I meant. Good, so you still have 30 seconds. We have the rows, 10 each side for us with just a dumbbell. You could do barbell rows, other things. Remember, we have rest after this one. So you can kind of push this one or push the weight on it. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Right to the belly button, 8, right? Start with 10 each side, see how that feels. Nice. 10 each side, we'll see how it goes. That's still 30 seconds yet. You could change it up and do a different kind of row too. There's some gorilla rows we've done before. Or we're just down here, right? A chainsaw row is nice where you're opposite and you're kind of pulling like you're on a chainsaw. There's lots of different rows to do when you have time. All right, we have 1 full minute for a break. We'll get ready for our lunges again. Maybe take some water, stretch out whatever you need to stretch. Ankles, feet. Change up weights, change up numbers, make some adjustments. You can make it easier, make it harder, right? The walking lunges, That was probably the tightest one that we did. 8 each side. Maybe up the burpees a little bit, you know. Why not? You could go to 10 or 12. We have 20 seconds. Walking lunges or reverse lunges. We're starting there in 15. We have 8 each side. I'm going to get my weight here. 10 seconds. Round 2. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunges. Pushing that weight up to the ceiling the whole time. Yep, keep them moving. This is the longest one. Push that weight up. Good. Yep, we got it. That was 8 each side. We're going into the box next. 10 box jump overs. Getting ready here in 10 seconds. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10. Out in a garage with a wooden box. Oof. All right, deadlifts coming up. 5 to 10 deadlifts. If you have something lighter, go up to 14 or 15 of them. 2 dumbbell deadlift, 1 sumo deadlift, whatever you can do. 1 heavier one in 5 seconds. Deadlifts, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice. Bag there, Andy Rose. 6, 7. Good job. Driving through that floor. Nice work. That's good. 30 seconds yet. Good job. We're going to do the burpees next. It is originally written as 8 burpees, but feel free to add yourself a few more reps if you need. 15 seconds. Get that cardio. All right? Okay, burpees, or make 8 as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Tighten up that lower core. Yay, burpees, come on. 8 as fast as you can, or add more reps. Good work. You guys are doing more. 30 seconds, I love it. Yep. Love it. We're rowing. Dumbbell rows, like I said, if you want to switch up your row, we've done the gorilla row here. There's also a chainsaw row, kind of on the side like you're pulling a chainsaw handle. You could try that. Rowing for 10 each side in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Something different. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like a lawnmower. You know, we'll be doing that too. functional. Keep it up. Yeah. Crossing over your body, always good. 20 seconds of rowing still, or break. We have a 1 minute rest after this. 10 seconds. We'll go into our 1 minute break. That was our second round. Nice job. Here's our rest. Or time to stretch. Time to replenish, right? Get some water, get some coffee, you know, whatever you need. Today's Wednesday, looking like it's getting warmer, so yay for warm weather coming. Be able to get outside and run. There was running in the workout Saturday, the Hero Wad. So Saturday should be a good morning for that part of the run. Gosh, and then another week or so and then we'll have Murph. We'll figure out how we're gonna do that one. Can't believe it comes up so fast. All right, 10 seconds. We start with our lunges again. I'm gonna get my lunge weight here. This one goes by so fast. In 5, 3, 2, 1. 8 each side. There you go. Push up that weight. You're always throwing that arm straight up overhead, right? Locking it out. It should not be loose up there. Shoulder blades are tight, so they're holding that weight up overhead. You're stretched out as far as you can get that arm up there. Yes, you can see Elsa in her picture lunging by her windows. That's funny. Okay, we got the box jump over coming up in about, 10 seconds. It's quick. 10 jump overs. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 jump overs. Getting warm to doing those jumps. That's good. Deadlift time. 5 to 10. We went up past that, 14, 15. Lighter weight, you can do some more reps. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Deadlifts. Squeeze at the top. Good job keeping that chest up. Add some more reps. Pushing through the ground. Nice work. Still have time to add more reps if you want. That's okay. Rest is good too. Rest is good. We have other workouts that we do different things where we just keep going and going. This one we get that rest. Burpees. 8 of them. You can go as fast as you want like I did last time and get them done and have lots of rest. Stretch them out. 5 seconds. 8 burpees. 3, 2, 1, go. Lower belly tight. Jump out of that thing. We can do burpees all day. Those things are fun. Seriously. I know, not very many people think that, but it's good cardio burn. We could do death by burpee sometime, where you do 1 on the first minute, 2, 3. I wonder how many we could get in a minute. How many do you guys think? 15? 16? I don't know, 10 seconds? After burpees is that rowing. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm gonna chainsaw row it again. As I'm going across my body. 5, 6, 7, 10 each side. Yep, very practical to do that chainsaw row. We do that movement and other things outside. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa. Yeah, you get a good size weight on there for 10 each side. That's good. That's a good deal. Okay, you'll have your minute break coming up. We get a little rest here. Reassess for your last round. Maybe there's some things that you could do differently, things you could do better, things that you could add more weight, add more reps. You could do burpees on your rest between every minute on this round. No, maybe not. Okay, that suggestion, maybe not. Air squats. Okay. Last round, 35 seconds. You guys got it. What a good day. After this, start your Wednesday out, get to work, enjoy work, enjoy family. 20 seconds. Lunging first, 8 each side. That one seems to be plenty of reps for what we're doing and the weight you're holding, maybe 10 seconds. That we don't need to add any more to that one, right? I'm gonna get it up overhead in 4 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, 8 each side. Pushing that up, stretching. You can feel that stretch like in the Samson stretch, right? On that side. Yes. Lunging every day is so good for you. All sorts of versions of lunges you can do. I like this overhead one. Get that core working for you. Yep. Wow. Last time lunging, huh? Box jumps coming up in 15 seconds. Or box jump over, sorry. Box jump overs. You don't need to open your hips on the overs. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Watch your target. Whoa. Okay. My last jump was a little tricky. It was a little close to the edge there. Okay. All right, 15 seconds. Moving that box out of the way. No more of the box. We're back on deadlifts. 5 seconds. 10 or more. Here we go. Unless you're on a barbell. Pushing through the ground, right? Squeezing at the top. 7, 8, 9. Good. 12, Nice. Other things you could do, you guys keep finishing, we have 30 seconds. If you find at home, do a deadlift, you don't have a lot of weight. So what can you do? You can go slower on the way down and then explode out. That's a super awesome way to build strength. You can go slow on the way down, slow on the way up. So there's a lot of different things you could do if you don't have a lot of weight and you still want to get a good deadlift in. Change your tempo. All right? 3 seconds to burpees. 2, 1. Here we go. 8. Make them quick. Jump out of that really high. 2, 3. Good job. Tight core. Yep, you got it. There we go. Heck yes, or do more than 8. Work on what you need. Do it for speed, do it for numbers. Last thing we have today, 20 seconds, are the rows. Again, change up your row if you need. I was doing the chainsaw row. With literally like you're pulling your lawnmower or chainsaw handle to start it. It's a good one. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We have 10 each side. 5. Coming across the body. 6. 7. Still keeping that into your body. That's good. Do a renegade row, that's good too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, for your 10, if you want a little extra core work, do it from your plank, like renegade rows. That's awesome. And then our last minute is rest. Yep, finish them up. I like it. 15 seconds with some squats also.